Thanks. You know what, Smitty, tonight we have two teams that love to push the tempo, love the pace. Smitty, do you like the fact the NBA is getting faster?
You know, I like it, Kevin. What I don't like is the coming down and taking a shot, an ill-advised shot. There's nothing wrong with playing fast, getting the ball up the court. If you don't have an advantage or a high percentage shot, just bring it out and run your offense.
Stay within the offense, in other words.
Yep,
right?
stay within the offense.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Markkanen, center there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Gafford in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Here's Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Rebounded by the Bucks. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Here's Satoransky after Eric Bledsoe's score. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Off the inbound. No good that time. Good D by Bledsoe. Here's Matthews. Rebounded by Gafford. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Markkanen kicks to Satoransky. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. LaVine can't hit.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
That one goes in.
Excellent play call, and LaVine looking very smooth, working off the catch and shoot.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Jacks up a 3. Satoransky grabs the miss.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Gafford, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. Knocks it loose. Middleton outside. Pocket 6. Giannis high post. From deep three-point range, Satoransky grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
On defense, the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. From the arc, that's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. Pass to Middleton, fires for 3, and no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Well, so many people were worried about Chris Dunn's offense after his rookie year, but you know what, Greg? He's turned it around.
and gone from struggling to hit 40% of his shots to shooting better from the floor. Still a strong defender, and he's making people forget that his offense was ever a question. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
An area where Dunn continues to work, improving his range, so the defense has to respect him out there.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target with his three. And the Bulls with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by one. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now, here's Satoransky. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Top of the key, Dunn. The pass to Gafford. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Passes it to Middleton. That 3 off the mark. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. He had a nice open look right there. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bledsoe dishes to Giannis. Pass to Middleton. Takes the 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Levine against Middleton. Satoransky up top. Lobs it up for Levine. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Now, here's Satoransky. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You look at the Bucks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And of course, Chicago just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for the Bucks, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long, and guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Now, Satoransky following the three-point attempt by Giannis. Satoransky, the pass to Gafford. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that, or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there are some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There are some plays, I played with some players, after they left the gym, they didn't think about a game, of watching the game, playing the game. But when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There are some guys that just love it, and there are some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you did. You loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Here's Hutchison, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Got a piece of it. And Young kicks to White. Young trying to break free. Nailed from three-point land.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That's his first foul. Giannis passes to Connaughton. Outside Hill. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
The feed to Young. Inside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Milwaukee. To the inside. Here's Arcidiacono. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Hill. Young against Korver. Hill looking around. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Hutchison, guarded by Korver. Outside, White. Here's Arcidiacono. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Connaughton. And it's White with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Hill passes to Ilyasova. This is to Korver. Lets it go from deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You can't allow that defensively. Kyle Korver is lights out on the catch and shoot.
Here's Arcidiacono. He's guarded by Hill. Valentine passes to Young. Poked away. Here's Arcidiacono. That one wide left.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. In the third spot, the Bucks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now, here is Hill. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Arcidiacono, the pass to Young. Here's Hutchison. Now the pass to Arcidiacono. White against Ilyasova. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, the assist goes to Hill. And it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
For Chicago, they have been unsuccessful at the line so far, 0 of 3, and looking to make their first free throw of the game right now.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And both free throws good for White. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, we've got White, Harrison out there with Valentine. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the force. Now Young, after Kyle Korver missing on that last three-pointer. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Thaddeus Young. Hill against White. 13 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Harrison. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tipped away. Passes it to White. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The turnaround Jay. Young's shot is off.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Hill. Hutchison passes to Young. Six to shoot. Again, Young missing. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Harrison. Pass to Valentine. Korver with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Can they get it? And the layup is up and in. Korver's got 5.
Kyle Korver is dangerous in transition. He has a quick release.
Here's White. Pass to Harrison. Here's Hutchison. He's guarded by Hill. Back to Harrison. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Hill. Bucks leading by 3. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. And that one drops for him. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Harrison kicks to Young. Over to the wing. Here's Harrison. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, Steve, it doesn't matter how they do it, but there are some players, as you know, that can get into another player's head. I guess like a Dennis Rodman, but there are a lot of them now that play and use that tactic.
Yeah, Draymond Green, Kevin, Patrick Beverly, Chris Paul, I think is one of those guys. P.J. Tucker, he doesn't really talk, but he has a lot of antics. There's a lot of guys that like to get in your head. Also, Joel Embiid is one. He does it extremely well.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Young.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Satoransky against Bledsoe. Lopez outside. Kicks it to Middleton. Banked in off the glass. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win. Kevin?
First-time all-star and well-deserved. David, thank you.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Milwaukee with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton the pass to Bledsoe. And here's Matthews. Satoransky covering. For the three. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Beautiful play when it comes to explosive dribble moves. Levine makes it happen.
Antetokounmpo finds Matthews. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Donnie's checked in for Harrison. Bledsoe against Dunn. Now here's Bledsoe. Defense is right there. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Levine dishes to Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Markkanen's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, we knew Markkanen can shoot, but the consistency right out of the gate has surprised all of us.
Lopez, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Lopez has got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Bucks. And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. They get a hand on it. Matthews with the steal. All going up court, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Levine, another one falls for Chicago.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Young. A 29-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Matthews against Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago again turning it over. And Smitty, with all that he's been through, you can't question Zach LaVine's love of the game.
You're so right. It's crazy to think LaVine wasn't even a starter in college, but he's worked so hard to improve. The way he has fought back from injuries and continually dedicated himself to the game, something to admire.
Ryan Arcidiacono now check in for Dunn. Offensive rebound and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bucks have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
The first one falls. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust, and they find their way.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Bulls trail by 12. Arcidiacono, the pass to Levine. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Middleton. And the dunk by Giannis.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and for me, guys, that's what I call a character game. I mean, they could have closed up shop. It would have been easy to just let that one go and get ready for the next one. But they fought back. I mean, and that mental fortitude that they displayed there is one of the reasons why they're such a good team. And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Lopez. He's averaging 10 points a game, over 2.5 blocks, and 4 rebounds. And he knows how to use that big body to control the paint.
He's a bull inside. Let me tell you, when he starts to get that look in his eye, just get out of his way.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's got 6. Here's Markkanen. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Markkanen kicks to Levine. Markkanen passes to Levine. A floater. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Matthews. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Matthews. Matthews has got 3 assists now in this one. Passes to Markkanen. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And Giannis throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Chicago calls timeout. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10+ boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Bulls in second.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Markkanen passes to Gafford. They need this. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Shots good by Middleton.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And it's Matthews with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Levine. 10 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets an open look and hits. Levine's got 12.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Bledsoe kicks to Giannis. Pass to Middleton. Pass to Giannis. And they double up Giannis. He feeds it to Lopez. The pass to Matthews. Stolen by Satoransky. Levine for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks leading by 20. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2nd in scoring, 6th in rebounding, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, 2nd best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. The Bucks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. First one falls for him. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for the Bulls. And both free throws good for Ilyasova.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Arcidiacono, the pass to Levine. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Now here is Hill. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. White, wide open. He fires. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. White's got 10.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He has 31. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Milwaukee with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 31 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
You have to marvel at the uniqueness of the Greek Freak. From half court, he needs only 2 dribbles. That's right, 2 dribbles to get to the rim. He can pass like a point guard at almost 7 feet. The list goes on and on.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem, and it's Lopez in at the center. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And we've seen this before. Zach with the ability to put up points in bunches.
Bledsoe kicks to Giannis. Poked loose. Satoransky with it. Matthews covering. Up the floor. Pass to Gafford. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Dunn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
To me, Chris Dunn has all the tools to be really good. Has to cut down on the turnovers and has to keep working on that jump shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
VA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Stolen by Middleton, and pushing it up Milwaukee. The Bucks again in transition, and the dunk by Giannis.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Now here's Levine. 17 points in the game. Pass to Gafford. Chicago again turning it over.
Looking here at some numbers for Levine. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging 28 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production. He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
And he makes the first.
Drafted 13th overall because of his great length and athleticism. Zach LaVine has really rounded out his skill set.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Milwaukee leading by 20. Pass to Middleton. Back to Bledsoe. Now Matthews. From deep. Rebounded by Gafford. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Count that bucket. Gafford's got 6.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
From deep, Giannis. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Levine looking around. 5 on the clock. Markkanen inside the line. No good on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Shots good by Bledsoe.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Now, Valentine, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Done against Giannis. Markkanen from outside. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. The Bulls making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. Here's Giannis. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. Giannis has got 6 in the quarter. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Dunn passes to Markkanen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the pass to Harrison. Shot clock at 5. Valentine with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. No good. Shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And here is Dunn. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Here's Harrison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low, Markkanen. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. Number 1, the Bulls.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe outside. Passes it to Connaughton. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Gafford. He has 6. Pass to Dunn. Trying to end the drought. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Connaughton's got 5.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Chicago calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Eric Bledsoe.
A moment here to see the numbers for Chris Middleton. 13th in free throw percentage, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Here's Harrison. On its way from Young for 2. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Bucks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point going 7 of 14. Inside. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by the Bulls. White left side. Knocked away. It's stolen by Hill. Lays it in off the breakaway. Hill's got his second bucket of the night.
George Hill's not a gambler, but with his length and quickness, he gets his share of steals.
Harrison kicks to White. Valentine dishes to White. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hill. The Bulls have not shot all that well from the free throw line, 6 of 11. The The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And Chicago also making a switch. Arcidiacono's checked in. And both free throws good for White. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And the Bucks with possession here. There's the steal.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And that one's good, Arcidiacono. Arcidiacono's got 5 points so far. Milwaukee is going to less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The pass to DiVincenzo. Bounce pass from Hill. And Ilyasova kicks to Korver. Fades away. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Korver.
The gravity of Kyle Korver drawing defenders and finding the open man.
White the pass to Arcidiacono. Passes it to Young. Clock at 6. The 17-footer. Rebounded by the Bucks. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds in this game. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now here's White. 12 points for him. He kicks it to Valentine. Back to White. Giannis against Young. He gets it in there. Now here is Hill. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. A starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
Here's Young following the basket by Giannis. And it's White missing. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on an 18-6 run. To the middle, here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. White looking around. Out to the right wing. Here's Arcidiacono. He's got 5, just 5 on the clock. The Bulls keep it alive. And Young with the stuff.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here is Hill. Zach LaVine's checked in for Valentine. Hill up top. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Korver. Pass to Hill. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Arcidiacono. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. White against Antetokounmpo. White the pass to Young. Off with the layup.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there. He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
LaVine with it. There's the pass to Arcidiacono. from outside the arc, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bucks ahead, running away with this one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Levine, and it's Arcidiacono in at the 1 spot. Passes to Hill. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
That's where Hill really excels as a shooter in those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Pass to Young. Here's Felicio. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about if we're coaches and executives and players are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Korver, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Now here's Brown.
Shoot it!
Lopez left side. Here's DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. There's Brown with the 3. Felicio with the rebound. And so it's Arcidiacono with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Zach LaVine has won several dunk contests, but he still amazes me.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ball's knocked loose. And LaVine throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Shot's good by Wilson.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Felicio. Good D by Lopez.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Drops in the tray.
And that's Kyle's bread and butter. He's a big-time outside threat.
Now here's Levine. Cornette passes to Felicio. Here's Cornette. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Out to the right wing. Arcidiacono kicks to Levine. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Brown. And the basket by Hutchison.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Brown outside. Lopez, no luck. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Levine, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Smitty, for players, social media can build their brands and they can engage their fans, but there are some downsides.
Yes, it is, Kevin. I mean, it's a fantastic tool, like you said, for endorsement and bringing those fans into your home or into your life. But the downside, people can see some things they don't want to see, and also you can regret posting a lot of things.
I think, yeah, sometimes people do regret hitting that send button. So, yeah, they got to be careful. You're right. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
One thing scouts knew about Chris Dunn coming in, he can guard both on the ball and in help situations.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Get open, get open.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Korver, good.
Good D, but Korver with the quick release.
Levine against Brown. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And, Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
And he knocks down the first one.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
He's off on the second. Bucks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 6 assists now in the game.
Great concentration from Lopez to absorb the contact and finish the play off anyway.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Cornette. Harrison kicks to Levine. 5 on the clock. The pass to Dunn. They get a hand on it. From deep three-point range, Chicago with a new 14. Can't connect from short range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now Dunn, after Kyle Korver missing on that last three-pointer. Dunn misses. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We always see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the third and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps. And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball.
Whoa, hammering it in.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Right side, Wilson. Felicio with a rebound. Felicio's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Right there, the burst of Zach LaVine. Once he gets a step on you, it's hard to catch up.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. That's tipped and stolen by Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
No hesitation. He just takes off. and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Now here's Wilson. Knocks it loose. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Felicio's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's Levine on the assist from Dunn. And that's 31 points for Zach Levine.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Timeout called, the Bucks. NBA gets headlines daily. You know what it does, Smitty? Around the calendar, there's no off-season, but does the added scrutiny put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off-season. And 24/7, you look at it right now, everybody has a camera phone, and everybody is looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
Outside Korver passes it to Lopez. To the wing right side. For 3, Bledsoe. Bean with the rebound. Brown kicks to Wilson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wilson's got 5 points in the quarter. Bledsoe against Dunn. Outside Levine. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Now Wilson. It's blocked. And here is Dunn. Levine with it. Now defended by Korver. The shot's good. And that's now 33 points for Zach Levine.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Bucks, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Bledsoe taking his time here. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Korver, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Hill's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine comes in for Zach Levine. And it's Ryan Arcidiacono in for Chris Dunn. And here's Brown outside, and the 3-ball is good. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cornette kicks to Valentine. Here's the floater.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Felicio, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And there's the call on Ryan Arcidiacono. That is his first foul of the game. Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes the glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance. So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Cornette passes to Arcidiacono. Cornette kicks to Harrison. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 to shoot. Pass to Arcidiacono. The Bulls keep it alive.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Valentine with it, picked up by Brown. Valentine passes to Arcidiacono, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Get go!
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Lopez outside. Korver kicks to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Looking for Korver. He gets it there. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Let's go!
There's 1:34 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. 20 feet out.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Felicio, the pass to Harrison. To stop the run. Rebounded by Korver.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Now here is Hill. The 3. Brown feeling it out a bit, so no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out in transition, trying to get defensive stops, and everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.